The SKNFA National Bank Premier League playoffs have been postponed until further notice pending the outcome of a court matter between Connery FC and the SKNFA pertaining to sanctions that were handed against Connery. The playoffs may be postponed, but the teams that have already booked a playoff spot in the Super 6 are gearing up and looking forward to the biggest battle in football. We will be featuring the 5 teams already confirmed from now until the playoffs begin. Our first in the series is former champions Flow 4G Cayon Rockets. It has been a rough season for Flow 4G Cayon Rockets. Last season, they barely missed the finals, coming off the back of a back-to-back championship run. They started off on the right foot, exacting revenge on defending champions Rans Village Superstars 4-3 to win the President's Cup. But then all hell broke loose. The team suffered immensely in the transfer market as most of their top senior players, including Carlos Bertie and Jayon Duncan, left the team to join big hitters Newtown United FC. To make matters worse, they lost their remaining senior players to injuries for most of the season, leaving them with little choice than to field their young, less experienced players. And what should have been a moral booster turned out to be anything but. Cayon had the unique opportunity to play in front of their home crowd at the start of 2019 as the Warner Park Football Stadium field was being restored to accommodate matches after the carnival break. Unfortunately for them, they only won 2 matches. So much for home crowd advantage. But not to be deterred, Cayon pushed on. The beautiful thing about their season is not only were they able to qualify for the playoffs, they blooded their youngsters. That experience will benefit them in the playoff. It's a reality that Cayon goalkeeper Valentine Anthony understands very well. Now that their major senior players have returned from injury, Anthony believes now is the time for his team to enter the playoffs. Despite a 3-0 loss to relegation-bound KFC United Old Road Jets in their last match of the regular season, he believes the team is playing well at the right time.
Well, it's a good reflection, how we started out in the first round, second round, and now coming out the third round now, we kind of pull up with socks a little bit. We start to play more fluent football, listening to each other, and I must commend the coaches them as well for giving us this pep talk and keeping us in shape and also, so.
Cayon's assistant coach Jazza Buchanan believes the experience the young players gained during the regular season will benefit them during the playoffs.
We were struggling from the first round and the second round. We begin to patch a lot of things that didn't work in for us. We begin to have a lot of the senior guys them start to come back. A lot of not so much injury as how we used to have it before, that we can't get back a senior 11 and making so many changes. Now we start to build and be a lot more forceful in terms of getting victory and getting results out of the game. It's a like I said again, it's a big step. Why I keep saying it's a big step is that because there was things that we was really struggling really down. We depend on a lot of guys, for some guys who got some injury to come back and fill some key roles in certain areas for us. Now we start to see that maybe the time now Cayon now are peaking now going in, just before getting the 6. So this will be a good showing for us now that a lot of guys back, a lot of teams before who are already done up there now, they're not doing so well now the latter part of the season.
While it has been a roller coaster season for Cayon, anything is possible when it comes to the playoffs. These young players are looking to shock the football world in St. Kitts and Nevis with their never-say-die attitude. Cayon fans are still hopeful and confident they will return to the peak of St. Kitts and Nevis football and take home a 3rd title in 4 years.